When it comes to the new year, people tend to bite off way more than they can chew. And something that I've learned is that you start small and eventually work your way up. With that being said, here are a few tips and tricks that I've learned to kind of help you conquer 2018 without feeling like it's complete overkill. Get rid of negative applications. I can't say this enough. Get rid of Facebook, get rid of Snapchat, get rid of Tinder. Get rid of applications that you waste your time on. And what I mean by that is if you're scrolling through Facebook or you're on Snapchat, like looking at these people's lives, and you're just thinking to yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I spending my time on this? That's probably a good sign that you should just get rid of those applications. I haven't had Facebook or Snapchat or Tinder or anything like in about a month, and it's worked so much, like so much wonder has happened to me. I'm creating more, I'm more positive, I'm not wasting my time. So if there's one thing that I can tell you to do in 2018 is get rid of applications that do not enhance your life, but hinder it. If you are feeling like you're wasting your time on applications that you shouldn't be wasting your time on, that's a good sign. You should probably get rid of them. Trust me, it'll go a long way. Do more of what you love, whether that's film, photography, music, reading, just anything that will make you more creative and will get you thinking in a way that you haven't thunk it before, that you haven't thunk before. For me, poetry books, photography books, I'll watch a new film centered around a genre that I like or an idea that I like that I haven't watched before, and that usually helps. Just try to do those little things that you haven't done before and it'll go a long way. Just inspire yourself this entire year and that will definitely keep you on your toes. Just try to keep yourself on your toes this year. It'll definitely make it way better than a year before if you're constantly doing something, constantly growing, constantly learning. If you like photography, if you like music or dancing, just try to find new ways to just keep you learning and growing in that subject. Which goes into the next thing. I am a firm believer in learning new things, especially with the new year. Whether that is learning a new language, dancing, learning how to cook, learning how to draw. Just continue to grow and continue to learn, and you will feel 100% better at the end of the year because at least you tried to learn a new skill, and I feel like that kind of makes me feel a little bit better if I ended up not doing anything that year. At least I said, you know, I tried to learn Italian. It didn't go so well, but you know, that was something I did this year. YouTube is your best friend when it comes to learning new things. I mean, you can learn anything on YouTube as long as you set your mind to it. You can learn how to cook, you can learn how to dance, you can learn how to draw. All you have to do is search it. You just have to make up your mind what you want to do and just do it. And if you fail, that's okay. Failing is fine. I believe when people say if you fail, you know you're a failure, blah, blah, blah. I take it in a positive light and say, yeah, if I failed at this, it makes me want to try harder. At least I tried it to begin with. I mean, a lot of people, it takes a lot for them to just go out there and try something new. So at least you did that. But if you want to go the extra mile, I strongly believe that you should sign up for a class, whether it's a pottery class or a dance class or a singing class or something, because I feel like when you have a class, it kind of makes you want to try harder than just sitting at home alone on YouTube. And another thing is meeting new people. When you sign up for a Zumba class, or if you sign up for a yoga class, or if you sign up for something, you often at times meet new people, and that's always a good thing. Limit your addictions. And I'm not just talking about bad substances like alcohol or drugs, and those are really bad. You should probably stop and quit. It's easier said than done. But what I actually mean is substances that seem to be good in terms of how society looks at it. And let me go more into that. My addiction is Starbucks. I love Starbucks. I go to Starbucks every single day. I probably blow about, I want to say anywhere from $100 to $200 a month on Starbucks. I go every day, $5 out the window. And I'm trying to learn how not to do that. I'm not saying that I will stop going to Starbucks altogether, but I will definitely try to take some time away from Starbucks. We need a break. I'm sorry, baby, I love you. It's you, not me. On the money that I spend at Starbucks, I can take a trip. I mean, if I save like $5 a day, I mean, accumulate that's a trip to Bali. I won't quit altogether. I'm not gonna quit cold turkey, but I am gonna take into consideration of how much money and how much time that I spend at Starbucks when I can easily spend that time and money somewhere else doing something a little bit more productive. And of course, at the end of the day, you always have to stay positive. Try to make amends with people and allow the new year to let you grow. When you start turning negatives into positive, you will see an enormous change in not only yourself, but the way that you see the world and everything that's around you. And that is all the advice I have on how to conquer 2018. You do with this information whatever you will. Whatever your little heart contents, you take my advice and gives you wings and you fly into the new year like a bird, because they fly, right? Yes, they fly, except for penguins. In all seriousness, the only one that is stopping you is you. You can change 2018 for the good or bad. And the choices that you make is what is going to make your year good. Yes. I will see you next week with another video. You make a mistakes, I make a mistakes, we all make a mistakes because we're human. We're human.